Uh, uh, Hello everyone, it's Lily aka Hanebira here. Welcome. Uh, Thank God I can make it to the stream today. I don't know what's going on with my Wi-Fi yesterday. It keeps lagging when I'm streaming, and unfortunately I have to cancel my stream again yesterday. I tried to restream several times, but no sign it gets better. That's why I just choose to cancel it yesterday. Well, I don't think I can fully blame it on my Wi-Fi though, because I see that there's something wrong with my YouTube as well. There was a pops out saying that something went wrong with my YouTube. Well, just YouTube thing, I guess. Well, let's just pray today will be a smooth stream until the end. And yeah, the good news, after a week, I think I finally can say that I'm getting better from the flu that I got. Yeah, I got my voice back because in the last stream I did a muted stream because yeah, I kind of lost my voice. Even so, I don't think I can talk a lot yet. Maybe because it's still in the afternoon, I can talk, but usually when it starts like in evening or at night, I start to lose my voice. That's why I choose to stream in the afternoon today. Hopefully I can talk more. Welcome back. Yeah, hello everyone. Hi Krisandi. Hi Muhammad. Hope you have a nice weekend. Yeah, it's finally the weekend. I hope you have a nice plan for this weekend. I don't really have a plan for this weekend though. Probably I just stay at home, continue my drawing or maybe playing games. But let's see. I don't usually go out anyway on the weekends. Are you kind of a go out type of person or prefer to be at home? I'm the second, by the way. It feels like I can do more things when I'm at home. Of course, when I have the mood to socialize, I also like to go out. But I think I prefer to be at home most of the times. Oh, anyway, I forget to turn off the layer of my drawing. Just a doodle I did before this stream. Yeah, anyway, I tried to do a trial stream before this and it actually looks smooth. I think the connection looks good. Yeah, hopefully it will stay smooth until the end. What I'm gonna do today, alright, today I'm gonna continue this drawing. It's for sample of my upcoming Your Character Here type of commission. I made 3 bases for this Your Character Here commission. There will be 3 bases and this base is for, I'm thinking of Twitter banner actually, but I think it can be used for Twitch banner as well because the size is not that different. So yeah, I think I will promote it as Twitter and Twitch banner base. Why I forgot the word. Oh, let me show you the 3 bases that I make. This is the first base and I draw my character for this sample for this base. And then here's the second. Actually, I made this sample yesterday, 2 days ago actually. I plan to draw the sample on stream, but I was kind of bored. And yeah, somehow I just finished it off screen. Here's the second base. And And then the third, I haven't made the sample yet, but yeah, here's the idea. Well, if you have a suggestion who to draw, feel free to just drop your suggestion in the chat room. I haven't decided who to draw for this actually. Actually, I'm thinking to make like 6 bases, but I don't know, maybe that's too ambitious for now. So yeah, I just make 3 bases for now, and if I have another idea, well, I just add it later. I think it's better to just publish it first and then add more bases later, rather than waiting for those ideas come and then I ended up don't publish my surfaces. But well, yeah, besides this your character here commission, I still accept custom illustration, of course, and it's available on my VGen. So if you're interested to request a commission, feel free to head to my VGen page to submit your request and check my full services there. I actually also have shop on VGen where I publish some pre-made assets for stream like emotes, badges, also character adaptables. So yeah, feel free to check it. I will drop the link in the chat room and pin it so that you can check it later. Oh, by the way, this week VGen finally released their marketplace publicly. So it will be easier for you guys if you want to search for assets that you want on VGen. It's such a useful release actually, because previously, even though the shop is already published, it's still, invite based, and then me as the seller, I have to share my link manually, so it works similar to Coffee. You still cannot search, there's no search bar, so yeah, you have to go to my link manually to look for my products. But for now, they already released the marketplace publicly, so yeah, you can just look for products or assets that you want in the search bar there. Very convenient, of course. Is that your OC? Yeah, it's me. I feel like ever since I updated my character reference sheet, I feel like I draw my character more than before, which is good, of course. Well, of course, previously I also want to draw my character, but maybe it was because I'm not sure with the design, especially the outfit, also the hairstyle, and it makes me reluctant to draw my character because I'm still not sure about my own design. And yeah, since I already updated my character sheet, I have a clear guideline. I feel like I want to draw my character more this year. I actually have another draft where I draw my character. It's a chibi illustration. Well, yeah, maybe I will draw in the next stream. But for now, I need to finish this sample first. I've been postponing this template a lot. Previously, my plan was to publish these services this April, but yeah, look at now, it's already 12th of April and I haven't finished the samples yet. Why? I don't know why. Let me have my drink first. Don't forget to hydrate yourself, chat. It's so hot here. Sometimes it's still raining, but it's still hot, if you know what I mean. Where should I start? I don't know why. I really like drawing hairs. I don't know how to describe it, but the hair that looks like this, it somehow makes the hair looks flowy, and I love drawing that kind of hair. Well, in general, I really love drawing long hair compared to short hair. How's my day? Well, it's still in the afternoon, so I can only talk what I did half of this day. Just like the usual, I think. But yeah, the good thing, I feel better. It's good, it's good. By the way, I finally got myself an, what is it? An air purifier, finally. Because, well, I don't know, somehow I'm assuming that probably I get sick because of the weather or maybe the air quality. I don't know how much the air purifier will help, to be honest, but hopefully it helps a little. I wonder if any of you chat also have an air purifier. It's a recommendation from my friend, actually. I mean, it's kind of sad, to be honest, because this past 6 months I got flu 3 times and also got skin problems, also allergic, which didn't happen before. Yeah, I don't know. It's not the type of achievement that I want. It's my first time got sick this frequent, actually, in only in 6 months. Previously, I got flu like once a year the most. been wondering how to shorten your character here, commission. Because it's too long. When I type it, I usually just write YCH, but when I pronounce it, when I speak, it just sounds weird. I think it's just better to say your character here, but it's just too long. Also for this first space, I intentionally make it symmetrical because of course that will make my job easier. Because I can just use symmetrical ruler, right? Well, even so, the hat is not really symmetrical, to be honest, because I don't use symmetrical ruler when I draw the hat. No, I think I use ruler, but it just looks weird when everything straight. That's why I tilt the hat a bit, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I still can just copy paste the right side to the left side and vice versa. But that only applicable if the model design is having a symmetrical design, of course. What's my hobby other than drawing? My hobby other than drawing used to reading, but I rarely reading now. Too bad, to be honest. I like to read fiction. Fiction and not fiction, actually, both. I like both. I read both. But perhaps as I grow up, I don't know, maybe I start getting tired. I think it start decreasing when I start to get a job. Probably because I get tired with job and then it's just overwhelming to read after I get home, or even if in my spare time, I just prefer to just laying down, doing nothing because it's been hectic at work. I know reading helps me to get focused, but it gets tiring. For now, I still read, but I think I don't really have the focus. The focus to read a long book. So for now, I think my hobby, I think I can say watching series. Watching series, or I don't know whether I can say playing games is also my hobby because I do it occasionally. I think I watch series more than playing games because it's just according to my mood what I want to do. Because there are days when I really want to just play games in a day, in a week even, but after that I just don't want to play games. You write back? Sure, it's okay. Do you read manga? Oh yeah, I still read manga. But I'm so picky with manga now. I look for recommendations about interesting manga on the internet. But still, if like the first or the the first chapter is not really interesting to me, I just skip it immediately. What was the last manga I read? I think Oshinoko, because it's complete already, so I just finish it immediately. Well, I have read it, but then I don't really like waiting for one chapter a month, so I decided to just drop it for a while, and then after it complete, I reread it again. I also read what's the title? It's pretty long. Welcome to Demon School Irumakun. Yeah. I actually start by watching the anime, and then I get impatient. That's why I decided to read the manga. Which one you choose, romance or mystery? I don't think I read mystery manga. But I like series with mystery genre. Not sure about manga. I don't think I ever read mystery manga. What kind of mystery manga do you read or suggest maybe? I have a love-hate relationship with romance genre. No, I like romance genre in general, but when I'm talking about manga, I prefer romance which is not too cringe. Well, I know cringe is pretty subjective, of course. maybe I should say it like I prefer romance genre which has quite realistic plot. I don't think I can read romance genre which targeted to students. What's the genre's name? Is it shoujo manga? You know, the type of plot which the characters are high schoolers. I don't think I can read that. Because most of the time it cringe me. For me now, you know. I like read them back then, but for now it's hard to read it, you know, because it's just not real, you know. Of course, I know fiction is not real in general. But I prefer romance which has realistic plot. What's the example? Let's see. Watako is still my favorite romance manga and anime. I also like Yamada. What's the title? Yamada 999. What's the complete title? My Love Story with Yamada-kun at Level 999. Well, to be fair, Yamada also has a unrealistic plot in a way. But I think it's been a long time since I'm attached to a character, to a romance genre manga. I haven't read another romance manga, to be honest. Oh, hi Natsuki. Good afternoon from my place. The fragrant flower blooms with dignity. Is that a manga or a drama series? Oh, you also love Yamada. Do you read the manga too? I don't really think the anime do justice to Yamada, the Yamada look. Oh, I also see Yamada is also made into a live action, but I don't know, has it released or not? Yamada live action. Oh. It's released on March 28th. I see. But to be honest, I don't know if I want to watch the live action, because Yamada on the manga looks so handsome. Oh my god. The manga gives me high expectation for Yamada. And that makes me reluctant to watch the live action, if you understand. The manga was so big, yeah, for real. So yeah, unfortunately, the author is on hiatus for now for health reason, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully the author will get better. Common problem around author. Romantic killer. I watched the anime on Netflix. I think my impression was good to that anime. Though I'm not sure whether the anime leave an impression to me. I would say it's good. Have you guys seen Nisekai? Oh my god, old anime. Yeah, I watch it. One of the OG, I'd say. I think Nisekoi was my first what is that? Harem anime. Oh, you hate that anime? Actually, I don't remember whether I finished the anime or not, but I remember watching it. One of the old anime that I still rewatch until now is Alice Gakuen. Yep, Alice Gakuen. Wasted so much time. You read the manga. I only watched the anime. I mean, the anime didn't really interest me to read the manga. Yep. Nisekoi was really popular, I think. I think I should drop the really. Yeah, it was popular, but I didn't really aware how popular it was, to be honest. I was like maybe in junior high or high school. I really wish there is a studio that will make a reboot for Alice Academy. I love the manga. The plot is really interesting. And I think the anime also did what is it? Did justice to the manga. Even though, well, the ending of course is not the same with the manga, because there's a reboot for Fruit Basket and then Sailor Moon. So yeah, I really hope there will be a reboot for Alice Academy as well, where they will follow the actual plot from the manga. Apothecary Diaries. I haven't watched the second season. I actually wait until it's complete so that I can watch it completely until the end. I wonder if it's complete already, the second season. You know, when there's an anime has a continuation season, it's just a habit, but I prefer to just rewatch it from the first episode, because I tend to forget what's happening before. I've seen some spoilers about the Apothecary Diaries on Twitter, and I try religiously to avoid it. Watching the anime, can a boy and girl friendship hold up? Let me check. Is it a new anime? Team so or not? Oh yeah, it's a new anime. What's the genre? Is it you know, the title sounds like a comedy anime. Oh no, I think I colored in the wrong layer. By the way, I just know that it's possible for a streamer to do a multi-stream. I saw VTubers this week. I'm sorry, my throat. Oh my god. I watched a VTubers this week. She did a stream on YouTube, but I was wondering why there's no sound and no music. Like it's just complete silent. And then I found out that she actually also doing stream on Twitch at the same time. And yeah, there was some music there. I think it was because of copyright issue. That's why she cannot use music on YouTube when streaming. And yeah, I just know that it's possible to do that. But of course, the chat would be different. I don't know how it will look on OBS though. But I'm interested to try. When I have to choose one, either YouTube or Twitch, I choose YouTube. Yeah. The reason, well, I know there are a lot of streamers and VTubers doing stream on Twitch, and of course that makes make connection easier in quotation compared to YouTube when it comes to EN VTubers. But I don't know, I think I prefer YouTube because it's friendlier to viewers, in my opinion, as a viewer too. Because when it comes to Twitch, the viewer has to have Twitch account, right? Whether it's on the web or especially when they're on their device like smartphone or tablet or whatever, they have to have the app. And yeah, as a viewer, I dislike that the most. I just want to watch. Why do I have to download an additional app for that? Especially I don't really watch Twitch. And yeah, YouTube is more friendly for viewers because I think everyone has YouTube, right? And they are familiar with YouTube, and it's easier for them to just watch streamer on YouTube. Well, of course, they have the app on their smartphone. Yeah, just as simple as that. The reason I decided on YouTube. But I think doing a stream on Twitch is not bad option as well if I can do stream on both platforms at the same time. So yeah, I'm interested to look for how to do that. But I don't know whether I will do that continuously or not. You want to stream on Twitch? I cannot really say I want to stream on Twitch. But I'm interested to do the multi-stream. I still want YouTube as my main platform to stream. I see that some VTubers say that it's in quotation again, easier to find viewers on Twitch because, well, Twitch basically like a website dedicated for stream. So of course their timeline is full of people stream. While on YouTube it's more like for video, I would say. I don't think they promote stream that much. So yeah, the discoverability is better on Twitch rather than on YouTube. But there are also VTubers, I mean people on the internet, says that they got more viewers when streams on YouTube. Well, of course it's different case by case. I think I start to talk a lot. It makes my cough coming again. Oh, what's the reason you really like Sailor Moon? I don't know. I don't even know. Maybe because it's why? Maybe because I start liking Sailor Moon since I was a child and yeah, maybe Sailor Moon reminds me of my childhood. That's why I'm so fond of Sailor Moon. But even so, I still love the plot. I still love the plot, the character design. Yeah. But again, of course, Sailor Moon is better if you just read the manga. If you really want to watch the anime, I recommend the reboot version rather than the 90s version. I won't say it's bad, but you know, it's just the typical of old anime. There are so many fillers in the 90s anime, and it doesn't really follow the original plot. Somehow in the anime, the character of our main character is more childish than the actual manga. Also, the relationship between Usagi and Mamoru is also more childish. Like, what the heck is that, the rose? I mean, in the 90s anime, Mamoru and Tuxedo Max like has no, what is it? It feels like he doesn't really play a part in the anime. However, in the manga, the relationship is actually not that childish. The reboot actually do more justice for the plot. It's more concise. I think for YouTube, you can focus on shorts, and for Twitch, you can focus on streaming. I need to do trials, of course, for that. I don't want to stream completely on Twitch, yeah, because I never used Twitch before. I use Twitch just to watch some streamers, but yeah, other than that, I never use Twitch, so I'm not familiar with the tools there. And I don't know, somehow I think that using YouTube is more efficient because I also make contents for shorts here. And it, thank God, it attracts viewers. So yeah, that's why I choose to stream here. I know that it's better to try other platforms as well because of course we need to promote ourselves. That's why for now I think that doing that dual stream is interesting to me because yeah, I can just stream. I can just stream at the same time. Okay. So let me try to learn about that this weekend, and maybe I will try doing that next week. I remember my friend on X. She was wondering why I promoting my stream, but she looks for my stream and she didn't find it because, well, apparently she tries to look for my stream on Twitch. she just realized that I stream on YouTube, and that's why she didn't find me on Twitch. How was the drawing progress? I think I make a little progress because I talk when you were gone. I'm not really good with multitasking. So yeah, when I talk, I tend to just stop drawing. I can do both at the same time, but I think that I will talk slower, much slower than usual. Love the art. Oh, thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Oh my god. It's a bit random, but I think this big hairpin is one of my favorite accessory of my design. I really wanna give big accessories to my design, but it was confused me like how to put the big accessories in my design. Like what's the idea that I have? I was thinking of wearing a big bag, but I don't think it will show. It won't really show. And then yeah, maybe like a brooch or a pin will work. And somehow I ended up with this hairpin. Where do I learn drawing? I learn by myself. Yeah, I'm kind of proud to say that I learned by myself, to be honest. Of course, when I was still a child, mostly I do redraw of my favorite character. And then I start to draw from my imagination. Yeah, but I think I mostly learn from doing a redraw. It's not completely a bad thing, you know. Sometimes I see on the internet, on X specifically, I found many beginners tend to be afraid of many things, you know, such as, is it okay to redraw? Is it okay to drawing other characters, other people characters? I mean, is it okay to trace? Well, tracing is wrong, of course, but I have something to say about it. Well, is it okay to drawing from other people photos? You know, real photos, I mean. Yeah. If I have to say subjectively from myself, it's completely okay to do that. I mean, as a beginner, just do it. Just draw. Stop worrying about whether it's right or wrong. I mean, you are learning, so it's okay. Just do everything that will help you to learn. I mean, if we focus on what's right and wrong, we won't ever start. I mean, I talk this based on my own experience, of course. Of course, I've been there, thinking about what's right and wrong, and then yeah, I just don't draw in the end because that thought is pretty overwhelming to me, and it pressured me when I draw. Yeah, and I ended up just not drawing at all. I mean, it's okay to just draw other people's characters. It's okay to just redraw someone else's picture. It's okay to trace for learning, of course. Just don't publish it because it's other people's work. But if it's for learning, it's okay. I think the important thing is to build the habit. You know, our hand has muscle memory. So yeah, the more we draw, the more our hand will remember how to draw. But of course, I think this also comes with age. Because mostly when I see people who currently learn to draw and also have this worry about what's right and wrong, it's kind of obvious that they're still at school. Well, I don't mean to underestimate them, of course. It's really understandable. But it's okay. I really hope people on the internet won't be too hard to those people. Because of course everyone's been there. I just remember I have some phases about my drawing journey. Of course, it happens to everyone when we are trying to find our style. I think I start drawing anime character, of course, because I start have interest with manga back then. And yeah, I learned from redrawing manga character. So yeah, the first style that I really like was anime style. What is this? And then I have interest with painting, with oil painting. I didn't really remember why. I think it was also because of at school I learned about that. Yeah, about watercolor, about using watercolor and oil. And then yeah, I start to have interest with that, and then I bought my own canvas and then oil painting, yeah, and just do painting at home. Wow. But of course I don't have that painty anymore. And then I think I got tired with that. Not really got tired with that actually, because it's pretty pricey, you know. I have to buy canvas and also the what is it? The oil painting is pretty pricey. And I was just a student. So yeah, it was pricey to me. That's why I just go back to drawing using pencil. Oh, I also learned to do digital art when I was in junior high actually, because my older sister was learning digital art as well, a design graphics to be specific. But yeah, I learned from her. But I didn't really have a proper device back then. So yeah, I just learned a little and then just go back to pencil. And then what's after that? Oh, I have interest with drawing a realistic art style. And the reason is pretty funny because even though I like drawing anime style, I see that in my like wait, my brain is glitching. What I want to say? All right. Yeah. Even though I like drawing in anime style, like people around me somehow sees that anime is not an actual drawing. You know, it's like just a comical drawing. It's not the real drawing, and the real drawing is when you paint or doing a realistic art. And somehow that triggers me. That's why I learned how to draw realistic style. I think I draw in realistic style for 3 years maybe during my high school time. But of course, I think drawing in anime style is just my best interest. It's my core. That's why in the end I go back to draw anime style again. Don't forget to drink, yeah. Thank you for reminding me. I think after I draw using realistic style, I stopped drawing for a while because of, well, just study. Because of my study, I kind of forget about drawing. And then when I go back to drawing again, I want to draw in anime style. But yeah, unfortunately, I forgot how to draw. Really? Of course, I think that's normal because I think I stopped drawing for 3+ years. And then when I go back, I start to draw using tablet. So yeah, I immediately just, well, let's just draw digital art. And also, that's actually the first time I learned coloring. Well, of course, in painting, I also do colors. But for drawing manga character, drawing in anime style, I mostly draw just in black and white because, I don't know, I just like it. I just like black and white art. It was hard, to be honest, after stopping for years and then I start drawing again. My art looks really bad. My art looks really bad. It looks unsymmetrical. And also, I don't really understand how to color. Even until now, I still learning actually. I used the wrong eraser. That scares me. My favorite anime? Attack on Titan? Oh, well, yeah. That's one of my favorite. That's one of my go-to when I wanna watch something but I don't know what to watch and I don't really want to watch new anime. I think I will go to Attack on Titan. I will also recommend other people to watch Attack on Titan. It's cliche. I know somehow it's kinda overhyped, but I think it deserves the hype. And then what else? Oh, I also like Wotakoi. You know, I don't really remember what's my favorite stuff. Like, what's my favorite series? What's my favorite books? Yeah, I don't really remember it. But I'm sure I have. Let's talk about what anime I would recommend. Yeah, I think I will go by that. The anime that I will recommend. Actually, the anime that I have mentioned before are the animes that I would recommend to people. You know, Attack on Titan, and then what else? Wotakoi, Alice Academy, Sailor Moon, the reboot version, and then I would also recommend Fruit Basket, the reboot version also. And then what else? For old anime, not really old, but I would recommend Psychopaths. But I think I only like the first and second season. I don't watch the movie. Oh, I would also recommend Welcome to Demon School Iruma-kun, and also the popular My Hero Academia. Well, I haven't really continued watching it actually. But it's good series. I will rewatch My Hero Academia after it's finished. After the anime complete, I will rewatch it from the start. Also, if you wanna seinen anime, I would recommend Natsume Book of Friends, Natsume Yujinjo. You know, sometimes when I draw, I kind of have this thought that I wish I start sooner with digital art. Because when I see people on the internet, especially my moods on X, I think most of them are younger than me, and most of them are students, either in high school or in college. Somehow it makes me feel old. You know, it was so fun watching them learning to draw, and then watching their improvement, also how they also start commission from that age. Somehow, sometimes, not always, sometimes I feel jealous of them because they can start early. Because when we are younger, of course, we have more time and energy, and also like the opportunity to make mistakes. Yeah. Also, I actually just know, like maybe 2 years ago or 3 years ago, I just know that it's possible to draw digital art from our phone. I really hope I know that sooner. Because I think that when we want to do digital art, we really need a PC or a laptop and also a tablet. What's the name? What's the tablet name? Display something? Yeah, I think that I will need that, and of course, well, I need to save money for that. Yeah, I don't think that was possible for me back then. But apparently, I can also draw digital art from phone. I wish I know that sooner. Of course, if I know that, I'm pretty sure I wanna try that. And actually, I also have my respect to those who draw from their phone. Because of course, most of them will use fingers, right, to draw. I could never do that. It takes hours to finish this art. To be fair, actually when I draw the sample, it only took me like maybe like 3 hours. Maybe less than that. It's actually pretty fast when I draw by myself, you know. It's just because on stream I also talking and it makes the process longer. Can you make some character with dark color or different color in the next stream? Would love to learn more. Dark colors? When you refer to dark colors, what kind of colors do you have in mind? Is it like the environment or like the actual color for the character? To be honest, I rarely draw. I rarely make art with dark colors. I think, yeah, I think I rarely draw with dark colors. Simply because I want to keep my aesthetic to draw with bright colors, especially pastel colors. Because I want people to recognize me with that kind of aesthetic. And even though I draw dark arts, it's not dark arts. How to say it? Even though when I make arts with dark environment, I mostly play the color using tone curve or playing with the hue and saturation rather than just doing the rendering with dark colors. Interesting opinion about color. Ah, is it? Actually, previously I also think that illustrators, what is it? Already have this idea in their mind about the overall color they are going to when they're making their art. But after I pay attention to how they make their arts, also watching some tutorials. Well, of course, there are also artists who also do that, but it would make our life easier if we do that later. How to explain this? Well, in my case, I prefer to focus on the base color first. So for example, right now I also use my reference sheet, my character reference sheet, which has the base color of the character. Yeah, I focus on that first, and then when I want to tweak the color according to the mood or the environment that I'm after, I will play the color after I finish with the base color, with the flat color. Previously, I also tried to do it like this. I decide the background first. Not really the background actually, like the background vibe or color, because it also will affect the color of the skin especially. But for now, I do it the opposite way. I finish the base color first for the character, and then I will tweak the color later. Because when I'm doing that, I found that it will make the overall color looks balanced. Yeah. Well, at least that what works for me. Of course, if you have other method or you want to learn other method, that also good. Focus mode. Yeah, I need to finish this as fast as possible. Wait, what is this? I think I haven't colored this part. Oh, I recently just purchased what is that? A file, a study file for how to cutting vtubers model. Yeah, I just purchased that kind of file from an artist named Ariru, and it was a good material for study, guys. So if you're looking for a file for a guide to learn how to cut a VTuber model, I would recommend that file created by this artist. Wait, I will attach the link here. I'm currently studying it because I want to cut my own model. Well, of course, it's like the best character to make a sample. What's her handle again? Like me. Check it on X. Ru. I will attach her X link here. I also watch her stream frequently. He mainly do her art stream on Twitch. And yeah, I'm so happy when she decided to release this guide to cut VTubers. Can you give us example about coloring? I'm actually doing it right now, but if you can be more specific, I think that would help more to elaborate. I, to be honest, do not consider myself as I do not really consider myself good at coloring for now because I still need a clear reference when I do coloring. I think in drawing in general, I still need reference. Oh, it somehow reminds me, I found a tweet. It's not recently, it's like years ago. I found a tweet saying that using reference when we draw is considered as cheating. What the heck is that? Like, what's the reason behind that statement? Even professional artists also use a reference for their art, and that's normal because that helps us to draw something reference helps us to draw more realistic, right? And there's nothing wrong with that, of course. So please never consider yourself cheating when you need references when you want to draw something. Oh yeah, about that guide about cutting VTubers model. Well, I learned that theoretically it's not that hard to do. Yes, we need to visualize more which part we need to cut because we need to decide first which part of the model we want it to move. But yeah, I think the difficult part about cutting a VTuber's model is that it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of time. cutting the model part one by one is time consuming indeed. For example, when we draw the hands, the arms and the hands, there are 3 parts. We need to cut it into 3 parts. Is it 3 or 4? 3 parts, yeah, 3 parts. The upper part of the arm, and then the lower part of the arms, and then also the hands. And then the hands, we need to cut it again into 5 parts because we need to separate the fingers. Also, I just know that we need to separate the what is it? The color? The color, yeah, the color. Interesting. Also, the feet, it also separates into 3 parts. But at least I don't need to cut the finger toes. I think the most complicated part when it comes to cutting is, of course, the hair and also the outfit. So when it comes to outfits, it also depends on the character design. Any specific tool for coloring? I just use regular pen. Well, when it comes to a drawing or coloring, I try to be as efficient as I can. Or, well, I'm just lazy. You know, actually, ClipstudioPaint offers a shop where we can download materials and assets from there. Yeah, there are so many brushes that can help us to draw and color. I love browsing through their shop, of course, but in the end, when I draw and coloring, I just use the exact pen. Even for now, I colored this art using the pen that I use for line art. I think what we need to learn about coloring is to learn the strokes. Yep. How to say it? I think we need to know first what kind of art style that we like because it will affect how we draw and color. I mean, if you see other artists' art style, there are artists who use using watercolor type of brush, and also airbrush, and also there are also artists who are drawing with style more like cel shaded. What I mean by cel shaded is like wait, let me try here. Yeah, like this. It looks more stiff, right? But if this is what you like, so yeah, it's okay. Just go for that. But in the end, I think it's better to just use reference first so that you can learn how to shade, to render according to your favorite art style. But if I use airbrush, it will look different. Wait, let me try. It will look the rendering part looks softer. Yeah, in my opinion, first thing first, we need to understand what kind of style that we like and we want to learn first. ClipStudioPaint was pretty expensive. I used Krita to learn draw. I see. Krita is only for PC, right? If I'm not mistaken, it's only for PC. Or is it available on tablet? I use iPad for drawing. That's why the tools that I have in mind, that I know are Procreate, Ibis Paint, and also Clip Studio Paint. Actually, for Clip Studio Paint, I know this like 2 years ago. Previously, I used Ibis Paint and also Procreate. I first learning digital art using Procreate, but I don't like how Procreate. What is it? What's the verb? Wait, I forgot. Limit. Oh my god. I don't like how Procreate limit the layers based on our device specs. That's why I moved to Ibis Paint. But for now, I use Clip Studio Paint for good. Ibis Paint is nice because we can use Ibis on phone. Oh, hi! Thank you to person who just joined the club. Thank you. Welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay in this club. I forgot to change the name. Oh my god. I keep saying that I want to change the my follower name to the barn, but I keep forgetting it to edit the name from club to the barn. I really love adding random strands for hair because our hair realistically doesn't look neat after all. and it somehow helps the hair looks more fluffy. Gotta go, see you in the next stream. Oh yeah, sure. Thank you so much for hopping in. See you in the next stream. It will be next week. Right, I have to post schedules for next week. Anyway, actually doing streaming on the afternoon is not bad. I feel like I have more energy when I stream in the afternoon. I should consider it, I think. Almost 2 hours. Yeah, somehow it's already almost 2 hours. I will finish the stream when it comes. When it's the time for me to have lunch. Even until now, I still have this difficulty in deciding how to render either whether it's the clothes, the hair, or I think it's everything. That's why I said that I still need references for that. But of course, I won't find the perfect references because, well, of course, I draw differently from the references. I'm so jealous of those people who know what they're doing when they're doing rendering. Oopsie. Until now, the way I do rendering is actually based on how I feel. I mean, as long as it looks good, as long it makes sense, let's just consider it works. Do you have Hello Life favorite character? Oh, my favorite talent? It's here! It's Sakura Miko. I think it's thin because I draw her most of the time. That's why I use her as my sample for my your character here, Benner. Why I like Miko? Well, I think she's a good entertainer in general. She produces fun contents, and yeah, I think it can be seen that she tries her best to make a new contents and make sure it's fun. And then what else? She also knows how to interact and appreciate her fans. I really love her dynamics with her fans, to be honest. And I think I have a soft spot for people who comes from zero. I mean, she used to one of the least known member in Hololive, but now she rise, and I think she becomes one of the most popular members. And I think she earns that. Yeah. I think in general, I just enjoy her contents the most. She really knows how to banter with her fans. To be honest, she is not my first favorite member. Her voice, to be honest, kind of annoys me when the first time I listen to her stream. But now I get used to it already. I have interest with Hololive because of Hoshimachi Suisei. I see from other streamers telling her stories about how she turns from indie VTubers into her now, until how her journey from indie VTubers to agency VTubers, and it's really interesting. That's why I try to look for her, and I think that's when I know Hololive. But after I look for the talents, I don't watch all of them, of course. I just watch. Most of the times I watch from the clips, and then yeah, I found my favorite talents, and then I try to watch their stream after that. The new member or the new talent of Hololive that interests me for now is Kikirara Vivi from Hololive. I'm so sorry, I forgot her group name. Flow Glow. Right, Flow Glow. Yeah, Kikirara Vivi from Flow Glow. Maybe it's because I just love Kansai pen. That's why I really love listening to her yapping, even though I don't really understand what she's talking about. Okay, I think I will stop. Oh, okay, my brain is glitching. I think I will call it a day. I will stop it here because I start to get hungry. It's already lunchtime. I know it's pretty late. But that's also because I have my breakfast late. Anyway, thank you so much for accompanying me making this sample. I will finish this off screen. Yeah, but I think I will draw the third sample on screen. Hopefully I already decided who I want to draw by then. Yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a nice weekend. See you again in the next stream. I will up the schedule. Hopefully this Sunday. See you.